Hi, I'm Sammy, and if you don't watch WindyTube, then you.
Okay?
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Alright.
What's up, everybody? My name's James,
And I'm Nick.
and this is WindyTube.
And I'm Nick.
We're gonna blow you away. Alright, everybody, welcome to Season 2 of WindyTube News. I'm James, and this is Nick, standing in for Matt, who's out fighting the war. We got a few things we're going to be covering today, including the next FAI World Cup coming up here in October, and a couple fashionable pieces of equipment that you may be wearing or seen being worn. Yes, English. First things first, let's just cut right down to the chase here. We're going to talk a little bit about some new equipment. Nick, what do you got for me, my friend?
We got a couple new helmets out there coming out from Tonfly, the TFX, and we also got a Cookie M3.
Two big names.
Two big names. Not as big as WindyTube, of course, but
They're getting there.
we got the Cookie M3, that's an open-faced. The Cookie G3, which is a very common one, as we all know, that was a closed face, not impact rated. This one is an open face, impact rated, which I realize doesn't do a whole lot if you impact your face, but you know, you take the goods with the bad. It's under the new skydiving standard XPS72600. It's tested under various conditions. It's also snag proof without a camera mount, which I assume is pretty much like any helmet.
Oh, really? Yeah, a lot of things are snag proof till you put a camera mount on them. Coming up next, the WindyTube helmet.
Yes, snag proof with cameras all over it.
No, it's completely snaggy. Like, even without cameras, it will snag.
Okay, so we went the other way with
Yeah,
it.
it's guaranteed to snag every time.
It's just got spikes all over it,
Yeah.
stuff hanging
Hooks,
off it,
Velcro.
children. I know that.
Really inconvenient.
Anyway.
So open face.
Open face.
M3
Yep.
from Cookie.
Yeah,
Impact rated.
They heard about the Cookie jokes last round, so they need to make something.
You're saying WindyTube lit a fire under them, huh?
Yeah, you know, we're doing big things for the sport. So this one that goes for $169 comes in black, white, blue, red, and lime green, and charcoal to come.
Ooh.
And then we have the Tonfly TFX, I believe it's called. It kind of reminds me of the Bonehead. It's got that like ratchet jaw system, but this one is kind of a two-tier system. It's called the flip chin. You either lift it or push it down, and it'll either release the visor or release the whole dang thing, and then it's pretty much an open face. Yeah, just take it all off.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Apparently that's really good for communicating between tunnel sessions. If you have a hard time, I see a lot of coaches flip the visor and then pull their cookies down to be able to communicate with their students. But with this one, what you're saying, it's got a latch on it.
Yeah.
With one hand.
One hand,
Just
you know.
click it down and then lift the whole face plate up.
Sometimes you're doing stuff with this hand, you need a free hand.
I mean, if you're talented anyway, then you'll definitely be using more than one hand.
Yeah, stranger on both sides.
So TFX, you know what that stands for, right?
Totally extreme. It comes in pretty much any color you could want, the whole Roy G. Biv, the whole spectrum, also white, black, and gray. The visors are anti-scratch, anti-fog, so that's good quality stuff.
Nice.
Got a double ventilation system so you can feel the wind, you know.
Very important.
And according to the website, it comes in increased robustness and ignition.
I do love me some robustness. As far as ignition, what does it ignite?
It's like light your fire.
Like, is that okay?
It's supposed to rev you up. Unfortunately, this one goes for $650.
Damn.
But like we said, you get what you pay for, so somebody cough up the change and tell us how good it is.
There you go. Well, if you want a little bit of color in your life, the TFX is the way to go. And if you want to look like a noob with an open face, then the Cookie M3 is for you.
But you can look like a pro noob.
Coming to you live from somewhere on the planet is Sammy. Let's go to the clip.
Sammy!
That was brilliant.
Beautiful.
I'd pay a Bitcoin for that.
I wouldn't.
Litecoin?
Okay, Litecoin's like $12. Yeah, I can tip Sam a Litecoin.
Next, we're going to be talking about Bahrain. That's
Bahrain?
right. Yes, no, not at all.
No,
not even
okay.
close. Not even a little bit. Yeah, Americans. The third FAI Indoor Skydiving World Cup is taking place in Bahrain
Yeah, I
on
gotcha.
October 25th to the 28th, so you're not going to want to miss that. And out in the Middle East, it's going to be a hot, shreddy sesh, but my God, is it going to be full of talent. A couple things about this competition they're doing a little bit differently. It's the first competition where we're going to have a junior division.
Yes.
Yeah,
Finally.
Yes, finally the adults can relax for a moment.
Yeah.
As
Those kids just get blown around way too fast. It's not fair.
It's unfair. The adults can finally take a breather while the children squabble amongst themselves for first place.
As children do.
As they usually do, you know. But that'll be fun for us to watch from the sidelines and not have to worry about getting beat by the Wittenbergs anymore. So. Keep your eyes glued to indoorskydivingworld.com, and they'll have the link for the live feed for when the competition drops. Also, Blake Cullen has been selected to take part in the competition in Bahrain, so he'll be out there, and he's bringing the noise. My favorite piece of commentary from his competition in Virginia Beach was the commentator watching Blake during the best trick competition, and he said, and I quote, "Not a whole lot of zen in his flying," which I think absolutely nails it.
Yeah, he's all fury, no finesse.
Right.
I mean, he looks beautiful, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah, he pretty much muscles the wind until it does to him what he wants it to
Makes
do.
it his bitch.
Right, yeah. So that'll be cool. Check out Blake Cullen's Instagram at Eggs and Blaken.
Love that name.
Definitely one of my favorites. He's always posting some really great flying stuff, so check that out as well. And don't forget to check WindyTube for next week. We're going to have Prana Vayu right here to talk a little bit. We're going to crack open some hams with the men. Yeah. The team spokesperson, Cole Fair, had this to say. So stay tuned for that. If you want to check out Prana Vayu, you can find their Instagram page at Team Prana Vayu, and you can show them some love. That episode gave me the vapors.
It's a hot one.
Yeah, I'll say.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Remember, fly on, be good to each other.
Turn the camera off! Turn that Come and get it! Come and get it! The camera off!